Over $179,000 profits were made on a funded account in just 2 trades. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the strategy that one of my old students at the Falcon Trader Mentorship Program used to make $179,000 on his $400,000 funded account. I'm going to show you the live proof from his MT4 account. I'm going to break down the trades that he took to make over 6 figures on his funded account. But before we do that, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And I highly recommend you to watch this video until the end because I will be breaking down a step-by-step guide on how to use this strategy that made my student over 6 figures on his funded account to pass your pro firm evaluation to trade on your accounts to make a living from trading. So let's get into this video. Now, just to give you a proof that this is the real account, a $400,000 funded account. Here you can see the 8-cap live. My student's name is Manuel, who got a $400,000 funded account from forexprofirm.com on 29th of September, and we can verify that yes, it is a live account. He got a 400k into his account after he completed the 2-step evaluation. He placed his first trade on 29th of September, ended up making $42,000. Now these are the 5 positions of one trade. It's not 5 different trades. It's the same trade but with multiple positions. He ended up closing that in $42,000 profit. I already made one video about this 42k payout on my channel, but afterwards he placed the second trade on his funded account on 31st of October, and he again placed 5 different positions of the same trade, and he took the entry from 3-minute time frame. This time he ended up making $136,000 from this trade, and overall he has made $179,216. And as forexprofirm.com give you 5% profit as a bonus from phase 1 and phase 2 profits, so overall he got $182,000. However, this amount that he made in one single trade on GBP JPY, which is $136,000, it's huge, and I want to show you the exact strategy that he has used to make well over 6 figures. Now he took a trade for the sell side on GBP JPY from right at this area on a 3-minute time frame, but as we always use 2 different time frames inside the Falcon Trader Mentorship Program, inside the Falcon Traders community as well, as we always use 2 different time frames. So the main trading time frame is 3-minute from where he likes to place a trade, but the higher time frame in this example is a 15-minute time frame, which is right here, and we can see the market structure. So the very first thing that we always do is find the overall trend of the market. We need to identify where the market is heading. Either we are in the buyer zone or we are in the seller zone. So in this example, we are clearly in this seller zone as we have broken this previous strong spot, which can also be seen on the 3-minute time frame. This was the spot area that we broke to the downside, ended up creating a lower low from here, and right after we make a lower low, we always need to have a pullback. And in this example, we got a first pullback, which is first leg right here, second leg right here, and the third leg right here. These are the 3 different legs of the pullback, and right from this area, look what we did. Sellers made a strong movement to the downside, but the market could not create a new lower low. So it means if the buyers will start to come up again, the pullback has to come higher than this area, which is the high of the first full set of a pullback. That's what I teach inside the ranging market topic of the Falcon Trader Mentorship Program. The buyers now have to come higher than this first full set of a pullback, which they did right here. As we can see, the market is now making a second pullback right here, and the first leg inside this second full set of a pullback is right here. Then the second leg we have is here, and afterwards we have this third leg, and after this third leg we have got a V formation, which is here. But as the test phrase, it invalidated this V formation, so it means there can be a big spike to the upside. So we are gonna wait for the market to see how we will react, and that what he did exactly. He waited until the market came to that supply zone right here, and the moment we got a rejection, he placed his first entry from here. Let me show you the exact trade as well. We can see the first trades were taken on the 170.900-ish price, which is right here, and the last position that he did with 20 standard lot, it was taken on the price 170.884, which is basically here. So the stop loss was above this area of the supply that we have, and the target, he did not place any sort of the target, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why he did not place a target. So he let his trade run, and he literally made well over 20 R from this trade, as he closed his trade on the price 165.700, which we can see from here. he made over 21 rewards from this trade. And if we look at this on the 15-minute time frame, this was the entry that he did, which turned out to be a spike, and he was absolutely right. And inside the Falcon Trader mentorship program, I always say if you want to take a conservative trade with less risk, when there is a high probability that market will continue its movement into your favor, then I always recommend to wait for the market to give you a V formation that we got here, a test phase, and then take the entry. As some people are aggressive traders, they like to anticipate the market. So he ended up anticipating the seller's movement from here. He could have taken the sell right from this area, which is definitely less risky trade, because we had met all the criteria of the Falcon Trader mentorship program that this will continue its movement to the downside. So he ended up taking a sell position right from here. He did not place the stop loss at the lower low. Instead, he decided to wait that if the market will break this level of the lower low, then where it can reach. So sometimes you can also use one more higher time frame. If you are looking to scale in the opportunity, if you are looking to maximize the risk to reward ratio. So in this example, we were going to the upside, we were creating higher highs and higher lows. On the 1 hour time frame, we created this higher high, market started to make a strong pullback. Now this is the 1 hour time frame, that is why I am using a word pullback, and we have this resistance that we broke to the upside. So obviously now the things are different, because we have shifted our time frame from the smaller to higher. But here, as we can see, instead of market getting a rejection from this area, we are going to the downside. We are just continuing our seller's movement, which was supposed to be a pullback on the higher time frame, but it is not working. So he ended up letting his trade run, and we can see that how well the market made a movement. There were all sellers. Right after we broke this level of support, we retested it right here, and afterwards we can see we are just breaking the lows on the 15-minute, on the 1 hour time frame. We are just breaking the lows until we reached at the area from where there was a potential big rejection, because this was the area from where the strong buyers, they got a reaction from here and they went up, and this was the second area from where he could have expected a reaction. But as the market easily crossed this level and it started to drop, so Manuel knew that he has to let his winners run. So he was just moving his stops as a trailing stops as the market was moving down, and we can see the movement on the 15-minute time frame as well. This was the movement from the 15-minute time frame. He placed the trade from here and he ended up holding the trade right at this area. So that is definitely a big risk to reward ratio trade. He risked a decent amount on this trade, which made him over $136,000. So it's not about, risking your full capital on one trade to make this amount of money. If you can get $400, $500 or $600,000 a funded account from any prop firm, then you can definitely capitalize on that. You can definitely just risk $10,000, $5,000, $7,000 in one single trade, and can look for a higher risk to reward ratio that will give you over 6 figures from just one trade. So in this example, he risked around $7,000, which made him over $136,000, as he got 20 rewards from this trade. So it's definitely very good to know that there are so many people who are making big amounts of profits on their funded account. And I am very happy to see that one of my old students, who used to be my one-on-one student, he made well over 6 figures. I literally haven't made 6 figures in my life, in my 5-6 years of trading. I never made this amount in one single trade, but congratulations to him. He ended up making over $136,000 from one trade, because he was able to maximize the profit target. He was able to let his winners run, which ultimately ended up giving him over 20 rewards, and he only risked $6,000, $7,000 on this trade. So let me know if you guys have any question, and if you want to learn how I trade, how my students trade, you can simply just take the Falcon Trader mentorship program from the link in description. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace out.